My name's Craig Sullivan. I'm the lead designer of Criterion Studios working on Burnout Paradise. We've always prided ourselves on making every Burnout different to the last and a really new, fresh, exciting experience. So the fact that the game's called Burnout Paradise is really, it's the game we've always wanted to make. It's the Burnout experience we've always wanted to have. We could have taken the easy option and just stitched the roads together and kind of made a semi-open world game. But we really wanted to have a truly unique offline open world experience. So when you're driving the city, the entire city is open from the start of the game. There are no boundaries to where you can go. If you can see it, you can drive to it. So if you're in downtown, you can drive out to the mountains and drive the road out there. If you're looking over to the coast, you can drive all of those roads. It's something that's really new and fresh and exciting for us, because we don't want to make the game we've made before. We always want to bring something new to the table, and that's what we've done this time around with Burnout Paradise. We wanted to stay really close to our purity of gameplay, so we didn't want to make the player have to navigate menus and lists of things to start events. We could have done that, we chose not to. So the way you open the events and start the events in Burnout Paradise, you'll pull up to a junction where there's a set of traffic lights, you slow down, you'll be going about 15 or 20 miles an hour, and you spin your wheels, and that starts the event that's unlocked for that junction. It's really organic and kind of fresh feeling, and it does away completely with front end and lists. The online thing is really important to us. We really wanted to make it a really seamless experience that was really easy to get into. A lot of people find online quite intimidating and can get mixed up and lost in the jargon of online. So in Burnout Paradise, if you're playing the game offline, you press right on the D-pad once to bring up the list of your friends. This is while you're playing the game. You press right again to send someone an invite, and then when they accept that invite, you can seamlessly, while you're driving around at 200 miles an hour, your world merges with them and they appear in your online game. You can have 8 players online and you can all be driving around. It's a very friendly, very easy way of getting online. It won't confuse a lot of people, and it's something we're really proud of. That, coupled with what we're doing with the cameras on both systems, is something that's quite fresh. It makes it very personal. It's about you and your friends playing together online. So it's really great and a lot of fun. We're showing it over the course of E3, so it's something that we're keeping back just because it's so new and so innovative and fresh for Burnout that we didn't really want to show it until it was ready to be shown. So the idea this time is that Crash mode is no longer as it was. It's now called Showtime, and it's about Crash anywhere, anytime. If I'm offline, if I'm online, if I'm in a race, if I find somewhere that I want to do a crash and I want to record my score, I can switch it to Showtime and start the crash, and the game starts measuring how well I'm doing. So it's something that we're backing up with road rules. Road rules is a score for every road in the game. We have 65 individually named roads in the game, and I can set a fast time for each of the roads, and I can also set a crash score for each of those roads. So Crash this time is completely new, as is everything else. There's no legacy code that we've taken over from old Burnout games. So whereas in Revenge and in Burnout 3 Takedown, we could kind of deform the panels of the car and we could take the wheels off. In Burnout Paradise, if we wanted to, we could smash the entire car down to just the monocoque and really just make it a small hunk of metal. What that gives us is the ability to have every crash in the game is completely unique. So depending on how heavy the car is, how the car's set up, the weight and the speed at which I carry into a crash, what I'm crashing into. Am I crashing into the world? Am I crashing into an AI car? Am I crashing into a traffic car? Every crash and every piece of deformation you see in the game is handled in real time and will be unique for every single crash. So that's something that's a big, big leap for us. It's also something we can back up with in putting in new rules into the game. So we have new crash rules where we have 2 different severities of crash. So I can crash the car, and as long as the wheels stay on, I can continue driving, so I can actually try and drive and recover from the crash, which makes racing very different. If someone takes me down and the car's barrel rolling around and it manages to land on its wheels, I can accelerate out of the crash and lessen the extent to which I'm stopped. If I crash so hard that the wheels come off, then that's a wrecked state, and we go into a special kind of slow-mo look at the car. We revel in the damage, and then you'll reset back to normal. So it's a big difference. Crashes, the way we're approaching crashes this year is very, very different and very, very unique. Burnout's back. Burnout Paradise is all about having a fresh, new open world experience unlike any other you've had in a racing game. We've taken the rule book for Burnout and totally ripped it up. You can crash anywhere, you can race anywhere, you can drive anywhere. Online is seamless and it's all about you and your friends interacting in a way you've never had before, using the cameras on both systems. It's a really totally new Burnout game, and it's something that's great and it's a lot of fun.